Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I will explain you step by step process how you need to write a motivational letter for any scholarship or even for open door scholarship. So many students get stuck here, but don't worry, I will tell you how you need to write a simple way and clear way to writing your motivational letter. So I'm going to divide this video in 5 steps. So first step, you have to start with introduction. Step 2 is always going to be you have to show your academic journey. In step 3, you have to explain why you choose Russia and this program. Even you are not planning to choose Russia, just whatever university you want to plan or whatever country you want to plan, you have to explain that it's not Russia, China, whatever it is, you have to write that. And in step 4, you have to add your future goals. What is going to be your future goals? And in step 5, it's going to be closing. So I will explain all the 5 steps in deep. So first, we are going to tell that why the motivation letter is very important, because it's the heart of the application. Your grades, your CV, your certificates all matters, but the motivation letter is only place where you can show your story, your passion, and your future dream. You know what? The committee doesn't just want a good students, they want people who have a clear vision and will use the opportunity to make a difference. So like if you write it well, it can make you stand out from thousands of applicants, what I feel. So you have to be also see the length and the word count. So let's start with the basic. Your motivation letter should be in between 400 to 600 words. That's usually one page. If it's too short, it looks like it's very weak. If it's so long, they may lose interest to read the whole 2 pages. So it should be one page. It's with clear focus and very strong vision. Your motivation letter shows like this. And remember, the quality is better than quantity. The question is like now how we are going to structure the letter. I will give you the 5 sections where you can easily understand that how you need to structure your motivation letter. First, you have to start with the introduction, then you have to go with the educational background, then you have to say like why you choose the country, and 4 should be and with your future goal, and in 5th you have to just conclusion with 2 or 3 lines. So for the introduction, start with a strong opening. Say who you are, what you study, and why you want to apply. Show your excitement. For example, like my name is Varda Tariq. I recently completed my bachelor's in computer science and I want to apply in open University scholarship because I dream of continuing my study in artificial intelligence. So you have to go your introduction like this much smooth. Then you have to add your educational background, talk about your studies, your achievement, your research, or if you have done your any projects. So don't just list your CV, tell a story. For example, during my bachelor's I worked on a project about machine learning, about AI, or about health. If you talk about my part, when I write the motivation letter, I add that I did my bachelor's in information technology from University of Gujarat, and I work on my final year thesis project, blockchain based voting system for Pakistan. And this showed that how much passionate I am about the scholarship, and I decided to focus on my career on this field. In third point, you have to say why you choose this country. Why this country? So if you're going to apply Russia, you will explain here in this third point that why you choose Russia. Talk about Russian strong universities. In this point you cannot add exactly what university you want to apply, because I told you like in the application where I tell you how you need to apply in open door scholarship, I told that you have to add 1 or 2 or 3, because like in what they do in open door scholarship, they give you 4 6 points for motivation letter. So I'll say that you just mentioned that because Russia have the strong universities, excellent professors, and opportunity for international students. So if I give you example for this point, you will say that I choose Russia because it's globally very good for science and technology. Russian universities are very strong in mathematics and computer science, and I know studying here will give me the very best achievement to grow. So in the 4 point, you can add a future goal. Like this is very important, like so explain how the scholarship will help you in achieving your dreams. And then like in 4 point you will tell your future goals, because it's very important to explain how this scholarship will going to help you, it's going to achieve your dreams. I want to be a researcher, I want to be a data scientist, that's my future and that's my dream to be. So you have to be very, go with a very simple English, but just go with the flow. You have to connect every point with the other point. And also tell that this scholarship will gain your skills, your knowledge, so you want to make this possible. And in the end you have to end with very politely, with confidence. You will say like, in conclusion, I believe my background, my passion, and my goals make me a strong candidate for this scholarship. Thank you for consideration, and thank you for consideration in my application. So I think like this is a very simple and clear structure if you want to write a very professional motivation letter. Now we'll talk about some tips and tricks you have to know when you are going to write your motivation letter. The first, I already told you, you have to go with simple English. You have to be very specific. Like, don't try to impress with the very big words. The committee want a very simple structure because literally they just want to read it. The committee want to understand your story, not your vocabulary. So you have to be like a storyteller, and be specific why. Instead of saying like, I like science, I like this, you have to say like, I wanted to develop a mobile app during my this, and I did in my bachelor's, I already complete a voting platform, stuff like that. So you have to be like a storyteller. If you did teaching or something like that, you will say like, during my study I helped so many students for passing the exam in computer science. So just add like real words and real example. It makes your motivation letter like more powerful. Then in the end you will say like how passionate you are about, and that's what the main tips I will give you, being a open door scholarship winner. And also I already told that in description there is a sample of motivation letters, so don't forget to download and read that. That was my personal motivation letter when I was applying for open door scholarship. Use it as a guide, but don't just copy paste it, because I again recommend you that write your own story. And also don't copy paste from ChatGPT, because it's gonna give very bad impression. You can take hint, but I will trust that you will do by yourself. Yes. So that's it. That's how you can write the perfect motivation letter for open door scholarship. Keep it around 400 to 600 words. Follow the 5 part and 5 structure I gave you. Use the tips I shared today, and I believe each one of you do it. You can get it, and don't lose hope, just try. What I wanted to say to all of you. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and what else they said, I don't know. Okay. And write in the comment if you want me to make more videos on the scholarship, or studying in abroad, and anything about Russia. So that's it for the day. Good luck for your open the scholarship. Wishes, my best wishes are with all of you, and see you in the next vlog. Bye.